Louisiana versus all y'all. Jarrett Roser here with Grant Parrish Jr., Aymaud Sykes, who I think if you're a Louisiana high school football fan, there's a really good chance you've kind of seen some of the way he started his junior season all over social media the last several days. 10 rushing touchdowns, 420 yards on the ground, and a big win against a rival in Montgomery. The Cougars getting that 76-50 win to start the season. And so an awful lot to talk about a big performance for him and his team, certainly, and looking forward to getting into all of it. And Aymaud, I mean, thanks again for your time, and how is everything going this week with, as you guys prepare for week 2, but a lot of attention coming your way too of just how y'all started.
It's been going good. I mean, we've been practicing very hard. We've been getting coached very well, staying level-minded and focusing on 1 week at a time, taking it step by step.
And we'll get into some of the week 1 specifics in a sec, but I mean, you're talking about just the level of focus that this team has right now. Talk me through team-wise, what expectations were like coming in this season. What were some of the things y'all were talking about? Goals, mottos, any kind of message from the coaching staff or the leaders on this team, and what you guys want to be in 2025.
So this summer we set ourselves to a standard, and it's commitment, accountability, and toughness. So we live by that every day we practice, and at practice, like, we stay focused and stay tuned and do what we got to do. So
high scoring game in week 1, obviously. So as much as we're about to talk about what you provided for your team in that performance, it sounds like it was pretty hectic back and forth there for quite a while before y'all were able to kind of open it up a little bit. And you told me before it's a game that y'all look forward to. There's some rivalry implications. Guys know each other on both sides. What was that game like from start to finish, and what did it mean to come out on top with a win to start the season?
it felt very good to come out 1-0. I mean, like, we prepared for it all week. I mean, we had chit chatter in there because everybody like crosstown rivals, so they gonna talk a lot. But then when it's a game that you got to take it serious, got to be locked in, stay focused, and play as a team, work hard.
When did you realize? And I know expectations for you as a weapon in this offense are really big this year, but I'm sure you didn't go into Friday thinking, hey, I'm going to score 10 times and rack up over 400 yards. When did it start to feel, though, like it was going to be a big night for you? Or, I mean, was it a matter of not even realizing until after and somebody telling you and it all kind of clicking and being surprising to you even in the moment?
When I think it was when I scored my 5th touchdown, and I seen like the line was doing good. Our receivers core was doing good. We was getting coached very well. I mean, we didn't have no negative yards, no penalties. So like we stayed right where we needed to be, and like in the meetings when we have practice and stuff, we set a goal and we achieved that goal for this week. Well, for last week.
So everything pretty much felt like it was clicking. Just, I mean, the execution all over the field, all 11 guys really kind of hitting your stride and starting the season on a positive note.
Yes, sir.
So when you wrap it up, I mean, who was the person that kind of told you what the final numbers ended up being, and what was your reaction?
It was Coach Jarvis. He came up. Well, he texted me, and then some of my friends texted me. They looked stuff up. They sent me messages telling me how I had a state record and stuff, and how many yards I had, how much records I broke. So it was really just a bunch of different people that was coming up to me, texting me, and like giving me support as I broke records.
When you say it was a lot of texts, so it was like after you had left the stadium already when they were tallying it and getting the final numbers. What was that process like?
I mean, I was on the way to Canes, so like I kept getting messages through my phone, and by the time I got to Canes, it was just a whole lot of messages talking about how I had the record and how I broke records. So it was just a lot of different support. I had phone calls, and after the game, like I took pictures with people. They was telling me how I broke the record and everything. So
Is Cane's an every Friday night thing, or was this a special occasion that you had to go get a box combo or something because you knew it had been a long night of running the football and you had to go replenish a little bit?
It's an every Friday night thing. Me and my teammates, after the game, we go to the locker room, we get dressed, put our stuff up, and we head to Canes. Go spend time with each other before we take it in and rest.
You guys are up there in an area, I mean, rural, kind of, outside of Alexandria in Senla, and y'all don't get a ton of statewide attention. But right now, you're one of the biggest topics coming out of week one. Is, man, look at these guys scored 76, and Sykes went for 400 plus yards and 10 touchdowns. What has some of that part of this been like to just, I mean, hear from guys like me and talking to media and seeing your name as a player of the week for seemingly every outlet and getting that kind of attention for not just you, but obviously, I mean, your school and your community and your team and all those things. What have the past 5 days been like? How cool is that to see for a guy that grew up there to realize you're kind of helping put a big spotlight on your program and your community?
It's really been good. Like, it's basically showing me how, like, you can come from like such a small town, but you can still accomplish big things, and like it'll take you somewhere in life. So like, even if you come from a big town, you can achieve your goals and work hard every day and be successful. Be successful through your journey.
And Mom told me you tend to be a little bit shy. She didn't know how us hopping on camera and me putting you on the spot with a bunch of these questions, if like what your comfort level would be with some of that. How are you enjoying the little bit of celebrity action of this week and being on some phone calls and some videos and stuff like that? It's, from my perspective, it seems like you're doing great, man.
I mean, I went to B22 yesterday. We had an interview. It was like a coach show, radio show. So I mean, I had to talk there, so I'm kind of used to it. So, I mean, it's just, I'm here now, face to face, basically.
For folks that haven't seen you play, how would you describe, I guess, your game and what you view as kind of your strong suits or the areas that you're most confident in, or if there are older backs that have come through Senla or that you looked up to at the college level or NFL or anything like that, how would you kind of start to describe your game to us?
I mean, I really just said myself like, well, we had a quarterback named Jackson Hedrick. He really I really looked up to him as a freshman, and like he showed me what he accomplished. So like, I really followed some of his footsteps, and then like after I got like off the training wheels, basically, I started taking my own steps and being a bigger person, leading the team, being coachable, and trying to reach my goals.
What have been the biggest strides that you've seen from last year? And you may have talked about it some there, just from kind of the leadership and confidence levels and way that you're approaching some things. But as a young back that last year had some big moments, but wanted to kind of take that next step and be that much more consistent, and you obviously start junior year with a bang, what were some of the things this offseason that were kind of focal points for you that you really prioritized your work on and have seen maybe your next steps as an all-around back?
One thing I really focused on was getting my like shoulder pad level like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to really put it, but like level, so like I can really hit the holes how I needed to, and then like get back straight. You don't always have to like make all these cutbacks. You just get back vertical and run full speed. Like just stay grinding. So
Yeah. I know you had a chance, we talked about before too, to get to some college camps this summer around the state, a bunch of different programs. What was that process like for you? I guess to be there, to compete, to learn from some of those coaches, and have some of those coaches kind of kept in contact a little bit? And then have you heard from a few coaches maybe even in the last couple of days? Just excited to see those numbers put up.
yes, sir. I've been like LSU. I've been Graham, Northwestern, Alabama. So like after I posted all my stuff on Twitter, like coaches been liking my post, reposting it. So I mean, I really been getting out there. I mean, I'm probably nationwide now because all the stuff I did first week, big game. So like it's just spreading around the world now, and coaches seeing what I can do.
What do you want folks to know about you? I mean, whether it be coaches or fans that are getting a chance to hear about you or meet you for the first time, what do you want their impression to be of who you are? Maybe not even specifically as a young athlete, but also just a young man, and a guy that now has some spotlight, and for some colleges, maybe a chance that you could be a part of their program in a couple years.
Anything you put your mind to, you can always accomplish it, no matter what type of obstacles come your way. I mean, you bigger than what you really think you are.
There you go. And what's ahead for you and the Cougars, man, the rest of this season? Y'all have the great start to it, but obviously it's just week one of 10 weeks of regular season. How do you guys now refocus and look at week two, and what's the long haul ahead look like as we kind of start tuning in more and more to you guys moving forward?
We leave the first week behind and try to go 1-0 every week. Be stronger, play as a team, and accomplish what we need to accomplish.
There you go, man. Well, good luck with all of it for sure, and congratulations again on the start, and just kind of keep it going. Again, he's Aymaud Sykes, a junior up there at Grant Parish for Louisiana Versailles. I'm Jarrett Roser, and Aymaud, appreciate your time, man, and everyone checking this out. Appreciate y'all for checking it out.
Yes, sir. Thank you.